Hello and welcome back. I'm Normal Player Guy. Now, today's video will be a look back at the top 10 teams, and we're now going to see where the two new categories fit in as Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Fuse Fighters. So, without a doubt, both of these teams are fantastic. I would personally like to say that the Power Beyond Super Saiyan, heralded by these LR gods, are probably better, as it means basically everyone who's above Super Saiyan 1 will be on this no matter what. I do have a couple of issues with it though, for example, is that despite that it's anything above the power of Super Saiyan 1, there's no Ultimate Gohans. And they have like what an awakened power far surpassing Super Saiyan. It's a bit of a weird one. There's a few just like it, but at the very least, they do actually have Rose in here, so that's actually pretty good. So they have shown some thought. I just think that the Ultimate Gohans they should really be on here. Considering the roster of this is truly one of the best categories going, without a doubt, as it combines a lot of the others. I mean, we're looking at Realm of Gods, we're looking at Pure Saiyans, we're looking at Hybrid Saiyans. Everything's on here. It's such a broad category. Now, typically on this top 10 tier list, I tried not to do too much of a category that's such a broad one, i.e., like Realm of Gods, which you can make a Pure Saiyans out of it. So I tried not to do that so much, but there's no denying the roster of this. I mean, let's have a look at some of these. So we have the old staple, the old reliable, which is Gohan. Kale and Khalifa are very good. The LR Super Saiyan 4s, which will have the Easy A in part 3. Part four, beg your pardon. They have it in part four, so that's probably 2 to 3 weeks away. These have also just had the Easy A. So, and again, this margin Vegeta has. You got you got the two Brolys. Vegito Blue is on here now. I believe on JP they've just had an Easy A for him. I've not looked into it too much. I don't play that, but he's on here. These two are still fantastic. The LR God. I mean, there's so much on here. I mean, you can even have the LR Super Saiyan 4s on this. Actually, that's pretty good. If you happen to pull the two, you could run them both on this, however, not the other way around. Going down to just the URs. I mean, you got the other Super Saiyan 4s. You got Evolution Blue Vegeta, Transforming Goku. Everything on this is just really, really good. God Goku, who's just had his Easy 8, is a perfect partner for these LR gods. Just absolutely incredible. There is perhaps the issue of it's so big. How do you actually build a team? Well, I guess you would build it down to Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Vegeta, or Goku family. I wish there was a bit more extreme class people in here. Yeah, so it's basically just everyone who's ever had a transformation. What about Bojack? What about Cell? I mean, like when Cell transforms, is that not Power Beyond? Because I mean, it took quite a lot to take him down. I feel like there was a few issues on here they could have just dressed up. But no doubt, this is a better category. So, but where does it rank on the power list? So here we have the Yellow Gods fielded by the nice picture. So is it better than Pure Saiyans? Is it better than Hybrid? Is it better than Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, and so on? So I would say absolutely it's got to be in the top three. The question is where? So I'm actually going to put this in slot two. And by extension, Bye Bye Broly goes down by one, and then the rest come down. So a quick little shuffle. And the reason I will put them into a round, I'm going to put them in three. No, actually, I will. I'll put them in two. I will put them in two. The reason I put them in this one compared to just Pure Saiyans, again, Pure Saiyans, it also includes Super Saiyan. So again, it's everything above but not. So it's you're going to have more variety in this. You're going to have more extreme class variety on this, i.e., the Turtles themselves. So, and you're going to have Raditz and Great Ape Vegeta, who are pinnacle for the Great Ape Extreme Super Battle Road. Without a doubt, they are solidly in this spot, but I would say that's about as high as they get. Fused Fighters. So Fused Fighters is a very good one, right? So it's GT Hero and Fused Fighter. So GT Hero is a very fun team, one of my favorite teams going, but it's very small, and I'm afraid to say it's actually kind of heavy on your premium units. You've got the two leads, the Int Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 2 Kid Goku along with these. It has got the two Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. The tech one I do think is possibly better. He's definitely able to put out a much higher attack stat and can be defensively just as good as the Int one, if not better. On Fuse Fighters, then, so it's basically everyone that was ever fused. It's basically what Final Trump and Fusion should have been, as in we have the Super 17s that actually fused because they do a fusion, and surprisingly they're not on here. But it's very good in this one as you can combine. It's even got the sync with Nail and the fuse of Kami. So I mean, it's got everyone, including crossover in heroes, and it's got Patara and Fusion on there. It's even got all the extreme class in here, which is what makes it extremely useful. But yeah, so the only downside is that again there isn't really much in the way of new extreme units that you can use there. We have Silas is okay. These have their easy A and they're okay. Uh, this guy is not really that great anymore. This guy is fantastic. This guy is usable. These two are decent. This guy we don't talk about just yet. So it's mainly on here. So is it any good compared to like Final Trump? Is it better? Hard to say. I mean, personally, if I was to put Fuse Fighters on the board, I would probably say it's going to fall outside of the top 10. But because of GT Hero, I am going to put them around Kamehameha. So they actually, I'm not even going to bump them down because of the quality of some of these units. I would probably say bye bye movie bosses, but I'm going to keep this one in this place because it really is good. Because of GT Heroes alone and the 200% lead, I put this here as a unit. We've all had time now to actually play with these as a guest, or if not, if you haven't pulled them, my sympathies. But these units, they are fantastic. I personally would say I prefer the LR Super Saiyan 4s. I think that they're a little bit better, especially because they help out Fuse Fighters and GT Heroes better than the others. I also quite like how they do have damage reduction as well with Rainbow Orbs, I believe. Yeah, so they have a nice damage reduction and a crit per Rainbow Orb, which is better than the others, who I believe have a dodge chance, and they have crit and dodge chance. Yeah, so I have found that the crits, yes, the dodge, it has happened once when I was fighting Rildo that they dodged twice. Outside of that, they've never done anything. I prefer the solid damage reduction from this guy. That's absolutely better. However, without a doubt, these probably have the best active skill because it's guaranteed crits. And again, if you have these, because you can use both the LRs on this category, and they link up reasonably well, so you can have a fair bit. But the fact that all of them become critical hits now in the baby stage, the last two phases are int, and these guys when they bust out their active skills, and they are guaranteed crits, you're gonna really just really put the hurt in him and can really just survive. Best active skill, probably one of the best active skills going as well, and the restrictions fairly good. You're not going to get a harder hitting unit than this. This guy, he is good, but he's even better with this. I would say these guys are really, really good. These guys are better with the damage reduction. So I would say, yeah, that's overall. So anyone who's ever used these, you're probably going to be finding that the GT Heroes guys are just better. So that's it. In a quick view, that's how you would find this video. That's how you would find the ranking of the top 10. Pure Saiyans hasn't changed. Most the order hasn't changed. You'll find that Super Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans and Realm, all that is all basically still the same. It's just now we've slotted in two. I do believe, though, as I say, this is the definitive order for the top 10. So that was a nice quick video that we've done just to show you the updates to the top 10 roster as we enter the 7th year. Right, until then, until the next video, bye bye.